Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about one plant that every nursery has to have a whole bunch of, and that is the arborvitae. That's right, an evergreen screening tree. Why does every nursery need to have arborvitae? Is because you sell a bunch of them at a time. That's right, nobody comes to my nursery, or any nursery for that matter, and only buys one arborvitae. There's a lot of plants out there that people may buy a bunch of, but one of them you can be certain of is these beautiful evergreen trees. Now I've got a couple of different varieties here to show you today. This is the green giant arborvitae, and I've got this one potted up in a trade gallon size pot. This is my typical size of plants that I sell in my nursery, and I will be able to sell as many of these this spring from my driveway as I'm able to produce, or as I'm able to hold here in my small nursery. Outstanding screening tree. Another arborvitae that I make sure and have plenty of them of in my nursery is the emerald green arborvitae. You can see these are very different species of arborvitae. One of them grows very, very large, and one of them grows to kind of a medium-sized tree. But people buy these and put them in a row to define a property line, or to screen out a busy road, or to screen out an annoying neighbor, or a neighbor who has maybe an invasive view towards their property, or whatever it may be. But people like to line these up in 5, 10, 20 or more of them in a row, and they are looking to buy them from growers just like you and me. In one of my previous videos, I showed you how to acquire wholesale plants, small plants that you can grow out to a much more valuable retail selling size. And these arborvitaes are exactly the same way. So you can buy a small arborvitae like this one. This plant's about 10, maybe 12 inches tall. It's a green giant, not a beautiful plant. It's a healthy plant, but it's just really small and would not be something that a customer would be ready to give you $6 or $8 for at retail price. But what you can do is you can buy these small arborvitaes from wholesale growers for about 90 cents each, and in one growing season have them to this size. Green giants grow super fast, which is a great advantage for a backyard grower in a small nursery, so we don't have to put years and years into growing out a plant. So amazingly, in one growing season, the green giant can go from this to this right in your yard. I like to grow these in beds in the ground, or you can also grow them in a pot, but they're less maintenance when you grow them in the ground. And I want to show you how to take several of them and plant them in the ground. So this is just a small space in the back of a larger bed. You can see this bed here. There's probably 100 or so green giants that I have planted there. I'm going to take this little section here. This is just about 4 feet by 4 feet, maybe even a little smaller than that. And just show you how to put them in the ground. Just do them like any crop. Just kind of put them in rows, spaced out about 8 inches to 10 inches or so a piece. And they'll grow really nicely through the season there for you. All of these arborvitaes are in the ground. These little small 10 to 12 inch tall thin little arborvitaes are in the ground. They're all watered in, and they're going to just sit here and grow all summer, and I'm not going to do anything to them. Maybe sprinkle a little bit of slow release fertilizer on them at the very beginning of the summer, and make sure they get watered at least once a week if we get into some really hot and dry spells. But besides that, they are just going to sit here. They won't need any pruning, they don't need any special care, which is the beauty of growing plants like this in your yard. You don't have to try to control the climate, and you don't have to have a greenhouse. Just grow them in your own dirt, in your own yard. Chances are, if you've got a small amount of space in your yard, whether it's just a few square feet, a few hundred square feet, or if you've got a few thousand square feet to work in, you can grow these little plants from home. And again, arborvitaes are such a great plant for the backyard grower because they're very easy to keep alive. Now listen, here's the deal. When you're a backyard grower, you're gonna kill a lot of plants. I kill plants all the time. I've killed dozens and hundreds of plants before in a season. Sometimes it's because I messed up, and sometimes I don't know why they die. Well, that's part of the experience. Is you learn as you grow, you try different things, you learn what works, you learn what doesn't work, and over time you get pretty good at growing these plants. And emerald green arborvitaes or green giant arborvitaes are both really, really easy for the backyard grower. Post these on Facebook Marketplace. People be glad to give you $6, $7, $8 a piece for them, and they'll buy all you have. It's super, super easy. I love sharing this with people, and they're often surprised at exactly how easy it is to grow a plant, pot the plant up, sell it the next spring, and do really, really well with them. Your only limitation is your size, your imagination, and how much work you're willing to put into it. Listen, I hope you'll try backyard growing. It's awesome. I'm planning on just keep making more and more of these videos to show you more about how you can make money from your own backyard in your own time, growing your own plants. Savvy Dirt Farmer here, signing off. See you next time. Hope every single one of you are having a great day.